All right, we're in the house and I'm sitting here with my project list. This is where I kind of write down all the house projects. You can see I have a lot of work to do just in my sticks and bricks house, but there's nothing like starting a new project. So we're working on the camper, but I wanted to show you this really sweet note that my 9-year-old wrote for me. Reese knew I was having a really hard time getting started on this project, so she made me a new camper list, and the first day I'm supposed to say Silencio Bruno. I'm just feeling so in over my head and a little overwhelmed, and it was really heartwarming for her to remind me just to like silence those critics and move forward. So Silencio Bruno is where we're starting. And then second is get the camper ready. Like, her optimism is just that we're just gonna, get out the camper. And then third is decide on the camper name. So we are still talking about a name. We're leaning towards bird themes or flight themes or vintage themes. We're not sure. So if you have ideas, I'd love to hear them. Shoot them below. Our last camper was named Bessie, but we didn't name her until she got damaged. If you have ideas and we should name it now, not 2 years when owning it, please let us know. So here we are in the camper. I just thought I'd give you a little information about how we got here and what our plans are. The name for our new channel is Tin Over Our Heads, because we are in over our heads. I think we're gonna make it, but the fear of looking around at this is not something I can understate right now, and it's very overwhelming. But we're starting with a project list. And one of the first things we're gonna do is catalog all the parts that we have in here. For me, writing a list is a great way to be organized. I have everything written down in this notebook. Handwriting items for me is better than using a computer list. I like being able to check things off as we go, and I'll keep everything organized here. We do plan on removing the interior skins of the camper so that we can remove the vinyl and end up with an aluminum finish on the inside. The next part of the camper project is going to be wiring the camper with new electrical wiring, including pre-wiring the camper for solar. We are hoping that by the end of this camper project, we have enough money left over to buy some solar panels so that we can do more off-grid camping and exploring with our family. Having a vintage camper was something we always wanted, so this is a great opportunity for us to make this what we want. And it also meets a length limit, which was very important for us. This plus our tow car puts us under 50 feet. Our other camper was over 30 feet, so we weren't always able to get into campsites we wanted to get into or into spots we wanted to get in. Less talking, more action. Curb appeal may not be the first thing you think of when you think of fixing up a camper, but to me, this blue stripe is the very first eyesore I see every time I look at the camper. It is a small project, but it can be a little win that'll help me feel like we're moving forward on the camper. I'm also going to be using this plastic scraper. I purchased this on Amazon. I will put a link in the description down below. The heat gun is from my grandma's garage. So it is the Milwaukee Turbo Cool. It's probably old, but it works. It does the job. So borrowed tools and this guy. Okay, so just the heat gun was definitely working, but going very slow. And you can see how cracked and damaged this vinyl really is. So it's leaving some gluey residue that I would have to come back and clean up. Anyway, I will say this plastic scraper is perfect because it is exactly this size. So I was scraping right along and that was working, but we're gonna try to speed this up a little bit. So I've added some additional supplies. We've got the Rapid Remover. It's a vinyl adhesive remover. We used this on our other camper. It left the paint intact. It's on Amazon. Once again, I'll put the link in the description. And then I just have a bottle of water as per the directions to rinse this and a roll of paper towels. So let's give that a try and see how it goes. Well, I did it. I got the door done. I do like starting in manageable bites. It did take mostly the heat gun and the scraper, and I did use the adhesive remover, the rapid remover, to get any adhesive off. I think it came out really nice though. I like the way it looks without the blue. There is a bee that will not leave me alone. Between the bee, the temperature, and my hair, things had to change. So I took a quick break, which may have lasted a few days, got a haircut, got a clean sweatshirt, and came back to work on the sunny side of the camper. And this side went so much faster. The sun warming up the camper just that little extra bit really made a big difference. This side of the vinyl also wasn't as cracked as the passenger side or the side with the door, so it did come off in much larger pieces. If you want to follow us for more renovation projects, please like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram to see what we're up to on the daily activity list. Thanks for watching.